The Syrian civil war is just about over, and the proxy war of outside powers is in full swing. This will be fought with guns and diplomacy, as the reopening of the UAE's embassy in Damascus shows. There's an Arab phrase, if a wind blows, ride it. It's been clear for more than a year that President Assad wasn't going to lose his war. The reopening of the embassy, after 6 long years, shows that the Arab states will now seek to ride that wind and try and use it to their advantage. UAE Minister Dr. Anwar Gargash said the decision was necessary to combat the influence of Turkey and Iran. Bahrain followed suit. Sudan's President Omar al-Bashir had already made the first visit by an Arab leader to Damascus since the start of the war, and the moves were noticed. The UK's Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt acknowledged that President Assad will remain in power. Now that's several steps from previous UK government demands that he had to go, and it's a step towards what is likely the eventual reopening of the British Embassy. Now there's even talk throughout the region's capitals of inviting Syria to attend the Arab League summit in March. It was suspended 8 years ago. If it happens, there'll be strings attached, which brings us back to Turkey and Iran. President Trump's surprise announcement last month that American troops were to leave Syria in a hurry made a lot of countries nervous that Iran and Turkey would fill the gap. The fear is that Tehran, which has spent decades cultivating ties with groups in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iraq, Yemen, and Lebanon, will use its position in Syria to strengthen the network's links. There's also concern that, with America out of the way, Turkey will make a third incursion into Syria to attack the US-armed and trained Kurdish forces and even go east of the Euphrates. US diplomacy quickly kicked in. National Security Advisor John Bolton and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo toured Middle East capitals, Bolton insisting that Turkey must meet the president's requirement that the Syrian opposition forces that have fought with us are not endangered. An enraged President Erdogan responded that the comment was a serious mistake. But Bolton and Pompeo may have delayed the US withdrawal, Trump now stating, "I never said we're doing it that quickly." The troops could stay until the end of the year. If so, the Arab states will use the time to try and persuade Assad to cool his relationship with Tehran and move to block Turkey. That's a big ask, but it's why diplomatic relations are being re-established.